What up, gang? I'm a little behind on the camp. We just killed the werebat in the middle is what spawned. Give that to my pet. I'm a little behind on mana. Give him one of each of these. We have to engage right away. The hags are pretty close together. I'm gonna have to take care of this hag right away. Because my pet needs to med. So let's sit my pet down. And, I mean, that one's just gonna have to get self buffs off because I need to separate him a little bit. There was like, I'm not sure what he was. He was anonymous, but he was red to me. And I had come here and I went to split the camp because nobody was camping it. There was only 6 people in the zone, including myself. There was no camps yet. I don't know how. I was just in here like this morning. I came in here to check, and there was a big time fireplace group, and the fireplace group just had everything completely under control. And they had this cleared out and everything, so I wasn't gonna, you know, try to swoop in on it or something. So I camped and I went and I did some stuff with my shaman, run around stuff I needed to do. So then later on, I got a haircut finally. Later on, I logged in and there was only, like I said, there's only 6 people in the zone. Everything appeared to be cleared out. I need a new heal. I think I get one next level. So since everything was cleared out, I was like, I'm sorry, all the people were cleared out. Everything was respawned. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do this. So I summoned my pet. I summoned everything. I was, you know, pretty low on mana, a little bit impatient. There's a mob that spawns in the hallway, so I took care of that mob so that I would have room to work. And then the very first lull undead I cast was a resist. Everything came running at me. I had 3 mobs on me. You know, I put my pet on something, so that probably took 1 mob off of me, but it just doesn't matter. These hags nuke so effing hard. They nuke so hard. It's like 40% of my life if they you know, sometimes if they get a good nuke on you. So I immediately just got drained. Tried feign deathing, and you know, it just doesn't always work. And it has a cast time, so you can get bashed during feign death and stuff. And I had the Knight of Unrest on me. And, you know, long story short, I died. So I'm bound just over at the Druid Ring, where the vendor is. I mean, I can bind myself. I should bind myself somewhere else at this point. I don't know why I'm still bound there, actually. Huh. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyways, I came back. I should probably take her now. Too much time has gone by. That didn't do anything because she has that absorb shield on. We'll get one more. Actually, I might get 2 life leeches on her. If I'm gonna have aggro, I probably need 2 life leeches. Yeah, because that didn't do anything. Oh, go ahead and resist that. Nope. That hurt. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. As you can see firsthand there, that nuke freaking hurts. It hurts bad. I mean, it says it's only 179 damage, but it also interrupts you. So 179 damage and your spell's interrupted. 179 damage. I have, with my shield on that I have 725. So 179 doesn't seem like that much, but it hits harder. I don't know. I have magic resist. The shield gives me magic resist and stuff. Not really sure. It hits harder sometimes. Maybe they crit or something. I don't know. Anyways, I need to recuperate. gonna go ahead and just click off my mana regen for right now, because I'm just too low. I need to catch back up. But a couple rounds of this, I'll be fine. I just killed the guy in the middle, so he won't be spawning for 22 minutes or however long, minus 5 minutes. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this a little more. I think I might have said in the last video that I might move on because the XP didn't seem that great. I completely spaced on the fact that I'm in a hell level again. I'm level 35, so I'm back in a hell level. So yeah, no duh, it's gonna feel not as fast. Like I totally skipped that. So I thought of that and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, this camp is perfectly fine. I'm in a hell level. Of course, it's not gonna feel as good as the last level. So I stayed here. I only have 2 bone chips, so I need to keep an eye on that. It looks like I did loot one. Oh, from that skeleton outside. I had to recast my pet several times to get one that cons blue. I only had 2 bone chips left, so I said forget about it, whatever. I ended up having to like space these mobs out a little bit, or I got both of them at once right before I turned on the recording, and I lost my pet, so I had to resummon my pet. So I had no bone chips. I had 1 single bone chip, but it takes 2 to cast a pet. Anyways, luckily I got a blue one on that one, so that's good. I have these fine steel swords I could give him. Probably should give him. I guess I will. Oof, already? Oh, I'm not clicked on her anymore. God damn. So I don't have my pet buff out. I'm like all mixed up. I'm just not prepared. Let me get... Oh, come on. Can the pet just ever keep aggro? What's happening? He used to keep aggro like in the last video. He kept... Oh, I'm gonna get fucking hit with this. Alright. In the last video, he kept aggro really well. And he's just not cutting it right now. Alright, now let me put on my life leech. Pet needs to sit. I need to get my pet buff out. I don't have it out. I am all backwards. What spell is that? Reclaim energy? I don't need that. I died and I just kind of like can't remember exactly what I had on my spell bar, as stupid as that sounds. I usually have another dot, but it's not needed. So I have my undead nuke. Yeah, like I don't need fear. I could put a screaming terror, but it's just not really needed. I don't know if I need anything else, I guess. Interesting. Oh, feign death, yeah. Duh. That's one right there for sure. Okay, that's what was missing. I knew something was missing, and I just couldn't put my finger on it. All right, so anyways, yeah, that's what's going on. Go ahead and pause it here, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing this, and if I can get caught back up, I'm gonna go back out in the hall and kill that one. But right now, I'm not very caught up on mana and everything. My pet needs to get to full life, and if I can get caught up, I can more quickly get directly on mobs when they spawn. I want to go in straight away the second they spawn. But when I'm behind and I don't have the right spells out and I'm playing like an idiot, it doesn't work out that great. So I'm gonna go ahead and preemptively buff my pet. It only lasts like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so probably at this point. So I do have to do it like every round. This mob should be spawning pretty soon, so we'll go ahead and just wait to kill her, and then I'll pause it after that. I might as well, I have an open spell gem, I might as well put mend bones right there, even though, like, honestly, it's so weak at this point. I believe I get a new one. Next level. All right, let's just go straight in. So she can't self-buff her, but you know, she can't buff herself because those buffs are pretty huge. Oh. She got wasted. We're not gonna get a middle guy for another 10 minutes. So when we get closer to the middle guy spawning, at that point, maybe I'll go ahead and unpause it. So see you in like 10 minutes. All right, I kind of lost track of time, but I figure, there it is. I figure he's gonna spawn right after the next hag, which I think we have like, a minute till this next hag spawns. But I just buffed my pet, so he's good to go. And I think now that he's dual wielding these swords, and now that I can, you know, I'm full on everything and I can send him in straight away, he absolutely blasts these old lady hags in here. Excuse me, sorry. So what I'm thinking is this hag is going to spawn. I'm going to send him in, and then I think immediately after that, the guy in the middle is going to spawn, or very shortly thereof. I think. I may be wrong. The dude's spine like isn't connected to his torso. Any second now. I mean, dropping a good amount of fine steel. I got the two-hander, I got the one-hander, I got two one-handers for my pet. Getting a lot of fine steel spawns here. That's good. It's like 5 plat a piece for these things. Any second now. So full Lambent Bard running around out there. What's he doing? Oh, middle spot spawned. We got to get him down before this hag spawns. This hag's gonna wreck us with nukes. Nice. This hag is gonna spawn any second now. So we'll go ahead and let's see what we got here. Fine steel and another mantle. So the mantle must be more common than the chest piece, because do I still have everything on me? No. So I did go to the bank, it looks like. I don't even remember doing that. But I play a bunch of characters and it's hard for me to remember what I do on what character sometimes. Let's just blow her up with the... That's that. Easy peasy. We got like 4 mantles and 1 chest piece last time. What is this? Fine steel, okay. I thought it was gonna be rusty or something. And be like, hey, let's see if this guy's out here. Or a gal. Another fine steel. Let's take her. My pet's low on life actually, so I should try to grab aggro here. She's fully buffed, of course, because she's been sitting here. Alright, so we nuked her down. That's just some extra XP and 5 platinum. No problems there. So the next one to spawn is the hag over here. So let's get the pet in here. Let's have him take a seat. There he goes.
Why don't you take a seat?
And we're just gonna heal him up, help him heal up faster, and we're gonna med until the other one's going. So like I said, that's it. So what did we get? I killed 2 hags while you were gone, and then we just killed 2 hags and the guy, and then the hag out front. So a little bit less than half a yellow. That was 5 hags and a Night of Unrest. So that's what you could expect. But I'll go ahead and I'll try to unpause it again around the time of the next Night of Unrest. All right, I'm not exactly sure where we're at. I think the placeholder or the Night of Unrest is going to spawn within the next couple of minutes. Now the hag is going to spawn right now as well. There we go. I'm hoping to take the hag out before this guy spawns. But it's pretty close. It's pretty close because I think he's gonna spawn within the next minute. I think. So there we go. We took care of her. So let's get my pet to sit down. Let me get heals on him because the knight is going to open up with a death touch, or a harm touch. Let's give him. Let's get him that. Let's get a couple more heals on him. Let's go ahead and put on my mana regen. I'm constantly putting it on and taking it off in this situation as I need it or don't need it. So wait for the next tick and we'll do another heal on him. Might just do even one more after the next tick. So the one outside the door is on the normal spawn timer. So the one outside the door is on a 22-minute timer, just like everything else in the zone. Everything is 22 minutes, except for these 2 hags, which is like an anomaly, and that's why this tower is so good. That's why this is a camp within itself. What was the name? Zeticus? I think he's looking for one of these skulls right here. Darkbone skull, is that right? Yeah. So if another one drops, he wants it. I don't remember what it's for. I don't know why I have it on me. I haven't destroyed it yet. I can't really remember why. So we'll go ahead and take off my mana regen. I'll buff my pet. This guy's got to be spawning any time now. Maybe I was off by a couple of minutes. There he is. It's just a Darkbone skeleton. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So, there it is. You know, it's not the Night of Unrest. I'm glad he spawned in between hags and not like in the middle of a hag, because that's the worst when it's like right while you're fighting a hag. Update on my experience. That's where we're at on the experience. Bone chips, gotta love it. No skull for the homie. I don't think this is up yet. I don't think it's gonna be up for a couple of minutes because I didn't come out and kill it for a couple of minutes. But the next one to spawn will be the one over here. Yes. All right. So that is where we're at. We'll see you all. Well, let's go ahead and kill this hag. Why not? Why not? Get wasted. All right, we'll see you all in about 20 minutes. All right, it's gonna be a tight squeeze. We got like 2-ish minutes. Okay, so we got this one. About 2-ish minutes on the middle mob, whatever it's gonna turn out to be. I think I forgot to buff my pet, actually. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and buff my pet now. Hopefully the hag will spawn before the middle mob. I don't know. It's really close. I think we got about a minute. I think we got about a minute here. Sabby's blowing through levels. He's about to ding 50. Wild. I split all my time between characters, so I'm getting blown away. That's okay though. Not really rushing. Just enjoying the journey, if you would. But I can't wait to get one of these guys up there on green. It'll be nice. According to my calculations, we're getting this guy really soon. Whoever spawns first is getting blown up, that's for sure. I mean, that's what we do anyways, but let's see who spawns. Let me get a better angle at everything. I guess I'd prefer if he spawned first, because I don't want her to spawn first, and while I'm fighting her, he hits me with the harm touch, because that wouldn't be good. I was wondering what the guy was yelling about. Shouting about. Uh-oh. The longer this is taking, they're going to come at the same time. Dang it. They are going to come at the same time. Well, here he is, and it is the night of Unrest. Okay. Well, let's start going in on him. Wanted to give my pet just 1 second to kind of hold aggro there. She hasn't spawned yet, so this is great. This is amazing. All right, that was great. Perfect. Now she's up. We'll go straight in. We'll give him a second to grab aggro. It's another freaking mantle. Whoops. No, don't kill him. No! Shoot. I lost my pet. Dang it. That's bad for a couple of reasons. One, I only have 3 bone chips. So... Dang it. We're gonna have to get really lucky here, and hopefully I get a blue pet first try. It's not gonna happen, probably. We'll see. And also, this is gonna sink my mana, so I'm gonna be pretty far behind on mana. But we did just kill the Knight of Unrest, so I have 22 minutes to get that mana back. Survey says, oh, he's green. It only took 1 bone chip? Timeout. Timeout. That only took 1 bone chip? I have 2 still. I had 3 bone chips. Let's give it another go. I'm gonna watch how many bone chips this takes. What the heck? Interesting. Well, I'm going to save a bone chip, you know, because we don't want to not be able to summon a pet. He may die because he's green. But let's see here. I'm gonna give him piercing items because they don't sell for that much. And so many items are dropping, I'm gonna run out of space anyways. So I don't mind wasting the platinum that I'm getting from these, because at some point my bags are gonna be full and I'm gonna have to just let them rot anyways. Alright, so there should be a mob outside. Now this hag is gonna spawn soon as well. But let's see. Oh. But let's go ahead and take care of business here. These dark bones actually have a ton of life compared to like the hags. Yeah, these guys have an insane amount of life. And they bash so much. They bash a lot. Kill him, pet. And I have a green pet, so he's not really... Is that fine steel? Alright. Well, we got a bone. Oh, well, she's gonna buff herself now, unfortunately. Interrupter! Yeah! No! Ah, interrupted. Nice. Ah, but my pet, you know, kind of gets destroyed. I don't know how green he is. That's the issue. There's only like one level of pet that's blue. So I need to med badly. I'm way behind. I'm gonna have to heal my pet up a bit. Yeah. Alright, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so... He should be spawning anytime. I just killed this hag on the left. So I believe I should be able to fight whoever it is that spawns by themselves. Let's take a look at the XP update. Working on our third yellow. Getting in there. And then lastly, there is this hag on the right should not spawn for maybe 2 to 3 minutes from now. So we have a couple of minutes in which this middle spawn should spawn. But I think it should spawn any second now. It is a 22-minute spawn, and last time it spawned 22 minutes ago, so I think it's a matter of seconds. Let's see. Yeah, see, I'm filling up on the fine steel weapons. And if this is a am I out of food and water? No, I just got some. If this is a Night of Unrest, then I will end up, you know, every time it's a Night of Unrest. That's also a bag slot in itself. But I'm going to try to hold out and see if I can get my level before I take off from here. That would be ideal. I'm actually surprised he hasn't spawned yet. I don't have an exact timer. I'm just going off of kind of checking the clock when I kill him. There he is. And it's just a great dark bone. So that's perfectly fine. Let me go ahead and buff my pet. I don't know when the last time I did that was. Hopefully he will at least drop bone chips. And we'll just spam him with some undead nukes and get him with a life tap in here. He's beating my pet up pretty good. Stupid green pet. But I've come unprepared. Let's go ahead and toss some heals to my pet while he finishes him off. No bone chips. Alright, so no, you know, no rare this time around. No big deal. We're here for the XP, mostly. This does mean that the guy outside of the... Oh. We got him coming quick. I thought there was still like a few minutes on the hag. See if we can get her down before she damages my pet. Alright. What I am going to do here is med up a bit, but I need to heal my pet. There is a mob outside that I can go kill, and I like to go do that just for the extra XP. But I don't want to do it when my pet's so low, because if it's a dark bone skeleton, they're going to hurt my pet really bad. If it's a hag, you know, we'll take her out before she could do any damage, really. Maybe not, because she will be self-buffed. So it'll take longer to kill her. Let's see what we have. We don't have anything, so either they've pulled it downstairs or it hasn't spawned yet, but I think it should have spawned by now. Anyways, alright, we'll see ya in a bit. Alright, this is gonna get a little risky. I just haven't been able to catch up. As you can see, I got 40% life. My mana's almost full. My plan is to life leech once something spawns. The middle mob is due to spawn in the next like 1 to 2 minutes. This hag is gonna spawn any second. I blame how behind I am on my pet. Like, you should come in here with a higher con pet. Just straight up. And I have a low con pet. Actually, things look a lot better right now. Now that I've been able to do that, although I'm gonna need to heal my pet here a little bit. Let's put on my mono leech back on. And this Knight of Unrest, or whoever spawns, if it is the Knight of Unrest, you know how he starts out with a big bang, so want to make sure to be prepared if it is him, that my pet has enough life to be able to take the harm touch and continue to tank for me. Everything looks a lot better now, actually, after that fight. I got some good life leeches on before grabbing aggro. But with the green pet, he just can't hold aggro. He doesn't hold aggro like the blue pet, and on top of that, he doesn't do the kind of damage that the blue con pet does, and you know, it is what it is. So my suggestion is to, you know, get a blue con pet before you start, and then come in with the blue con pet, and don't let it die like a complete noob like me. So he should be spawning any time now. Anytime now. Take a look at the XP. Not much since we last checked, I think, but we are working on bubble number 4. Making it through this hell level. It is a Knight of Unrest. There goes the harm touch. Okay. Once he gets that harm touch off, he's not too bad. See if the pet can take it. Oh, shit. Okay, so I'm gonna need to grab aggro here, or I'm gonna lose another pet. We need her not to cast. If she casts, the pet's dead for sure. Pet might die anyways. No. Alright, cool. And it's the mantle again. So we're up to something like... We're up to something like 6 or 7 mantles to 1 chess piece. I gotta imagine the mantles aren't worth anything at all. Like, they can't be. I think that maybe the chess piece is 50 plat, maybe? Not sure. It doesn't really matter. Just give them away or put one on the pet, maybe. 3 strength, whatever. About to run out of room anyways. Yes, so there we have it. That is the XP. We are trucking along. And this video is getting quite long. So we'll pause it here. We're back on the Necro. It is a different playset from what you have just been seeing. So we need to break the camp again. We are still above and half away, so we're gonna work on getting that. But I figured we would look at breaking the camp again. Now, I've never seen this, but there's a festering hag in the middle. I didn't know that was a possibility. But sure, why not? So we're good to go here. We just need to not get resisted. That's how we die every time. Every time we die, it's from getting resisted. With this, okay. All we have to do is not get resisted one more time. If this can just not get resisted, we should be good to go. If this gets resisted, oh my gosh. It was not a critical resist. Okay. So we should be good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the mob. And we are gonna get lit up, I'm sure. So we are going to use our life leech to resist dying, but to try to retain as much life as we can. Okay, very good. So we did well. We're gonna go ahead and use our mana regen now. I'm sure I'm loaded full of stuff here. What do we want to put on the pet? Let's go ahead and give him a cloak. And we'll give him, well, not that one. How about we'll go with these? All right. So I should be able to just run them in there and myself without aggroing. Now all of these are buffed, so it takes a little more to kill them. And they do a little more damage to my pet. But that's just the way it is, and we'll give a second to regen after this one and give time between spawns. Naturally, the middle one is a 22-minute spawn, so that gets some time on its own. Let's sit the pet down. But these two hags are both on a 6, as we know. And I don't want them spawning back to back, so I'm just gonna let a little bit of time go by and regenerate some mana, because I don't really have mana to spare anyways. just non-stop rebuffing herself, I guess. It's like the third one in a row. I'm gonna need at least enough mana for probably 4 nukes. So I'm just giving time. I don't want to fall short, because then I'll lose my pet. This is a blue pet, which is hard to get. I got lucky. Almost pulled aggro on that one. So we're probably going to pull it on this one. She's in the middle of casting a spell, though. So I have a second to get a leech off before she comes barreling at me. Alright. There it goes. Down she goes. So now we are looking pretty good. So we split the camp without a critical resist. I've been getting critically resisted non-freaking stop. Like, just unlucky. All you need is 2 in a row to not, and you know, you saw there we got a resist, but I didn't almost die, so that was good. So cool deal. Now we got at least 6 minutes between for these two, but the middle one is going to be 22 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and pause it here and just work on recuperating and getting the next set of sisters down before they buff themselves. So we'll get a couple minutes in here. Not exactly sure when I killed this guy, but I think it's any moment now. The 22-minute spawn is going to spawn, but also this hag is going to spawn as well. We just killed this hag. I did separate them a little bit, so we're expecting maybe in the next 30 seconds or so for that hag. And this guy can be anywhere between now and like the next 4 minutes. But I really wasn't paying that close attention. I think maybe 2 minutes on the guy in the middle, not really sure. Can't fully remember. These hags go down in, well, a bunch of fizzles. It goes down in pretty much 2 nukes. So it's really good. Oh. It is the Night of Unrest. So we'll just start laying into him as my pet is pretty low. My pet is really low. Oh no. My pet. Ah, it's a bummer. Man. We didn't have time. Ah, it's a real bummer. I just keep getting bashed. Bashed again. Alright. The shoulder piece. Oh my god, it's the chest piece for only the second time. Okay, well there it is. So I need to get a new pet out. Unfortunately, I only have 1 bone chip. And we're stuck with whatever pet I get. And furthermore, unfortunately, odds are it's going to be a green. Hopefully it's not a deep green. Hopefully, luckily, my cat's throwing stuff around. Hopefully, luckily that somehow it's a blue for like the 3rd time on the 1st try in a row. No, it's a green, of course. But that's fine. We will deal with it. But we will see you on the next spawn. Alright, so we're going to unpause it here. I believe the middle mob is going to spawn within like the next minute or so. Again, I failed to really keep that great of track of it. But I do think it should spawn between these 2 mobs with ample time. Let's go ahead and just buff the pet. There has been a group that's moved into Fireplace. They came up and checked. I sent him a tell to let him know I'll be leaving. He just didn't reply to me, so cool. Just talking to a couple people, Sabby and Great House. Shout out to Great House, hit me up saying he likes the vids, and giving. He noticed that I was getting tired of City of Mist, so he you know, gave an alternative. Which was the like the goblins in the lake of El Omen. We got the Night of Unrest again. Okay. Actually, I should have started with the leech, but it's okay. Get a couple leeches off here. That's unfortunate. Oh, okay, that's fortunate. Pet regrabbed aggro, but oh wow. We can't have him die again though, so we gotta take this dude out. If it gets off, it gets off. If the pet kills him, okay. What do we get? Another shoulder piece. Key. Oh, just in the nick of time. We cannot let the pet die though. We've got to grab aggro here, which may not happen. I don't think that. Oh, fuck. That's a wrap then. Cause we're out of bone chips, so I'm gonna have to go kill a skeleton or something and try to run back. We just haven't been gone. We haven't been home in so long, and well, you know, we just haven't been home in so long. That's all it is. I mean, you're not gonna find skeletons outside, right? How far are we from leveling? We're still over half a yellow. I'm weighed down pretty hard. I can't let them see me leave, otherwise, you know, that's not gonna work out. We need mono regen. Alright. What can we do here? We're gonna miss, we're gonna fall and frickin' die. Yeah! Oh, he missed. Oh, it hurt. Alright, so we gotta find ourselves a skeleton real quick. What's going on in there? Let's walk diagonally. This is a nightmare, man. We need a skeleton real bad. We're screwed. There's no skeletons out here, right? Yeah, there's only like other shit. I think that's it. That's a wrap. There's no skeletons around. I can't fight like anything too high without a pet. And this is what happens. You know, I go out with like 40 bone chips, but you know, when you're looking. Everything's dead. There's that bat wing. Come on, a bone chip. Come on. Oh my god. Was that a bone chip? That's a war bone chip. Fudge. What if that worked? I know it doesn't, but I'm desperate. I'm desperate. What is that even for anyways? War bone chips? I'm not even sure what that's for. Alright, well, that might be a wrap then. It tells you you're missing the region at the end of the cast. I'm not sure what those are for. There's actually a camp, people camping here too. This is insane. This is crazy over camped. I mean, there's not only 24 people. All right, that's it then. These dudes probably have crap loads of bone chips. But that's a wrap. Alright, I mean, it is what it is. I can try to buy bone chips from somebody, but it's too late. I'm gonna have to break the camp and everything. What are we, level 35? Trying to hit 36. I guess we'll just end it there. How anticlimactic. But yeah, alright, we'll just call it there. And whatever. We'll just figure something out. We'll figure somewhere else to go. I don't know how long I was gonna stay here. I don't want to stay here another level. We're gonna figure out somewhere else to go. It is very nice here, and it's gonna get even better because I am in a hell level. But getting out of this hell level over to level 36, you know, I'm sure the XP will pick up in here. Still a good camp. But I think we're done here. We're going to move on and take a look at something new. So what I'll probably do is kill a few things and get really close to leveling. And then when we start the next episode, we'll just ding right away and then keep going. So with that, we're going to clear out our bags. We're way overweight. We're going to clear out our bags, clear out our money, and re-up on bone chips. So we'll see you on the next one.